Okay, Slayer, Hallowed Point, D sharp tuning. You're going to start on the 5th fret power chord on the 5th string. So 5th fret power chord, 5th string, down to the 4th fret, and then you're going to go 5-4 on the 6th string, like that. So 4 power chords, 5-4, 5-4 on the 5th and 6th strings. And then from there you're going to go down to the 3rd fret on the 5th string and do a power chord. You're going to go 3-2 on the power chord. So it's 5-4, 5-4, 3-2. And then from there you're going to do one of those bar chords on the 6th and 5th strings on the 3rd fret. Just those 2 strings, 3rd fret. And then you're going to land on that 1st fret power chord. Okay, so it's going to go 5-4, 5-4, 3-2, that bar chord on the 3rd fret, so the 5th and 6th strings, and then the 1st fret power chord on the 5th string. And that all occurs right before it goes into the main riff of the song. So. Okay, now you're going to start the riff. Okay, so what he's doing there, what I like to do with this is I try not to learn these things by speed picking. I just kind of do this. So the notes that he's playing there, you're going to kind of bar the 2nd fret of the 6th and 5th strings, and basically the speed picking is going to be happening mainly on the 6th string on the 2nd fret there. So you're just going to kind of leave your finger there, and that little riff in between, I guess, that's just a pull off from the 3rd fret to the 2nd fret on the 5th string. Okay, and then that little riff in the midst of the larger riff is simply pinky on the 5th fret 6th string, pick on the 2nd string on the 6th string, and then you're going to go and use your middle finger to the 3rd fret and then land on the 5th fret, okay, with your pinky. So it's going to sound like this real slowly. And then that second time around, instead of doing he's just going to do that 3rd fret bar chord for the 5th and 6th strings. Okay, so it's going to be obviously really fast. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, so basically you're going to be palm muting any 6th string note. That's how you kind of best approach this riff, because you're going to be speed picking it. Okay, and basically anytime you're not on the 6th string, you're going to be releasing the palm mute, and so you get that. But then, that part is on the 6th string, so you're palm muting that. So that's basically how that riff is played. Again, start slow with it because, the picking is all over the place. I don't do any down picking within that riff. It's all alternate picking, even this part. It just helps me maintain a steady rhythm. So when that riff starts, though, you're gonna go into the. It's gonna start like this. And that is just simply the end of the first riff that I showed you, which is 3-2 bar chord, 3rd fret, and then land on that 1st fret power chord on the 5th string. So I've already showed you that part, but that's what he does there. And then Tom Maria comes in, they start singing, and then from there they're going to play that riff like, I don't know, four measures or something, and then it's going to go into this. So it's going to go. Okay, now that riff is just, you're going to do the open 6th string, and you're going to be speed picking that one. So. So from there, what he's doing is that little, that's pull off from the 5th fret to the 2nd fret to the open 5th string. Okay, so 5-2 open on the 5th string, real quick. So it's, and then that little, all he's doing is open 2-3 on the 5th string. So. Now that riff there, which is the second kind of little filler he does there. So there's this one, and then there's, and that one is 2nd fret 4th string, 3rd fret 5th string, and then the 1st fret on the 4th string. So. So 2, 3, 1. The 2 and the 1 are on the 4th string, and the 3 is on the 5th string. So that's how he plays that part. So he's going to do it, I think he does it 4 times, and the 4th time he's going to land on the power chord on the 6th fret. So I'm going to play it through for you. I'm going to do it real slow. Okay, now from there, because obviously you know I'm playing that very slow, I'm just kind of doing the alternate picking. I'm skipping the alternate picking part. You guys are going to have to figure that out on your own. So from there, it's going to do the solo, the first solo that kicks in. And basically, it's that same riff that I showed you on the 2nd fret, except he's doing it on the 5th fret of the 6th string. Okay, so he's only doing it a couple times, but remember, it's the same exact riff that I showed you, except bar your finger across the 5th fret. And then you're doing the pull off from the 6th fret on the 5th string, and then that is 8, 5, 6, 8. Okay? And then from there, and remember when he does the bar chord in between, you're barring that 6th fret bar chord. 6th fret on the 5th and 6th string. Like that. Now to come out of that riff, because he's going to go back into the riff from the 2nd fret, he's just going to do a variation of that other riff, except he's doing it on the 5th fret. So it's going to be 5, 4, bar the 5th fret, 5th and 6th strings, land on the 3rd fret power chord of the 5th string. So. Okay, and then he keeps playing that, goes back into the okay, so anyway, I'm sorry, I screwed up. And now I'm going to show you, as he comes out of this, again, that riff ends on that 6th fret power chord on the 6th string. He's going to basically bring this riff, he's going to bring that riff kind of up here on the neck. So what he's doing, he's going to go, he's going to be speed picking the open 6th string, and you're just going to do a pull off from the 10th fret to the 9th fret, and then to the 8th fret to the 7th fret on the 5th string, just like that. So it's, and then after you do that 8-7 pull off, you're just going to go 7, 9, 10. Then you're going to speed pick that 6th string. So it's going to sound like this. Oh, sorry, let me come out of this. That little riff, you're just doing 8 on the 4th string, 9 on the 5th string, and then 7 on the 4th string. So 8, 9, 7. Okay? can see that repeats itself from the first time I showed you. Okay. Okay, and then it ends on that 6-string power chord, and then it goes into a new riff. So I'm going to play that whole part nice and slow for you so you get a feel for it. Okay? Okay, and then, so it's still, you got to hit that open 6-string a couple times before you hit that 6-string power chord. So it's going to go, okay, and then it's going to go into the, okay, and from there, I'm going to show you this in full speed because I feel like you need to see it. Okay, so it's going to go. Oops, screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up a little bit there, but the transition is really what I wanted to show you. Okay, so as you hit that 6-string power chord, you're going to start going right down to the 2nd fret. Okay, that's a slow version of it. But basically, you're going to be speed picking that 2nd fret again on the 6th string. Oops. And that little riff there is you're going to be speed picking the 2nd fret and the 6th string, but you're going to go 5, 4, 5 on the 5th string. Okay, just like that. Open 6th string, 3rd fret 6th string, and then you're going to come up to the 5th string again and do 4, 5. So it's going to go. Okay, and then, so from there it's going to go back to the 2nd fret from the 3rd fret. So playing it real slowly for you, rather than sit here and explain the whole damn thing, just try and follow along real slowly, but remember you got to speed pick this. Okay, now from there, yeah, that's the 3rd fret power chord, and that's how he hits it. So from there, it's going to go into another guitar solo, and really what he's going to do is going to bring a variation of the riff I just showed you, but up to the 5th fret on the 6th string. So here's how that goes. Okay, now from there, what you want to do is, it's the same rhythm as that riff, but it is a different riff. So you're just doing it on the 5th fret on the 6th string, and you're going 8, 7, 8 on the 6th string there. Just kind of like you did, you know, but you're doing it. Okay? And then from there, he's going to go down to the 3rd fret, to the 6th fret. This whole riff is on the 6th string, but it's all speed picking, but here it is nice and slowly. Okay, so that's basically it. He's doing that through the whole solo. From there, or just a quick note there, you pamyu everything of that riff except for the 7th and 8th fret notes. Lift that pamyu so you get a good, you know, clean sounding note there. Okay, and then from there, it's going to come out of there and go into the... Okay, so I can do that a little more cleaner. And all that is he's hitting that open 6-string power chord a number of times. And then he does the 1st fret to 2nd fret power chords as well in the 6th string, and then it goes right into that. Oops. Okay, and he does that again. So basically, coming out of that, okay, just remember that transition, that little 6th fret power chord transition there. It's a little tricky. You're gonna have to kind of rewind the song and rewind like we were playing a tape. But just, you know, back the song up in your iTunes or whatever so that you can hear exactly how they transition it. It's actually quite simple when you get it, but it may be confusing at first. Okay, so we had just done the rhythm under that solo. Oops, oops. You know, finally the easy part. Except you're down picking this, so don't try and cheat. No, you're down picking it. And all he's doing is 2nd fret power chord, open 6-string power chord to the 3rd fret power chord, then back to the 2nd. So when you do you're palm muting that 2nd fret, okay? Then you're doing the open palm mute, and then open palm mute after the 3rd fret as well. Don't hold that, you know, don't hold that 3rd fret down to palm mute it. So it's going to go. Yeah, whatever. You get it. Anyway. So from there, he's going to do probably the toughest riff in the song, because he's going to play that part like, I don't know, 8 times or something. It's really kind of like nice, relaxing part of the song for your wrist, at least. And then it's going to come into this riff at some point. Okay, I screwed it up. Okay, so that riff, as it comes in, it's going to start on the 2nd fret, 6th string, palm mute. With your middle finger, go up to the 3rd fret on the 4th string, like this. And then your ring finger is going to land on the 4th fret. So you're palm muting the 6th string again. Everything else is a note. So it's 3, 4 from the 4th string to the 5th string. Palm mute the 2nd string on the 6th. Palm mute the 2nd fret on the 6th string. 5, 4 on the 5th string. Palm mute the 2nd fret on the 6th string again and do 4, 3 on the 5th string. So it's 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3. Okay, and I alternate pick all of this entire riff. Okay. So it's 3, 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, and you're picking that 2nd fret 6th string in between. From there, he's going to do like these little filler riffs before he repeats it. And that little is open 2, 3 on the 6th string. Open 2, 3, 6th string. 3, 2, 5th string. Palm mute the 3rd fret on the 6th string, and then hit end on that 2nd fret on the 5th string. Again, everything on the 6th string is palm muted, everything on the other strings is an open note. And then it repeats itself, so it's going to start on that palm muted 2nd fret of the 6th string. Okay, the second time you do this riff, that little fill, what he's doing there is he's doing 0, 2, 3, 3, 2 on the 5th fret, palm mute the 3rd fret on the 6th string, open 5th fret on the 6th string. I know it goes against what I just said, but you have to play that open and then back to that palm muted 2nd fret. Like that. Just like that, okay? That's the second time you play the riff. Alright, so the first time is going to go like this. The third time repeats the first time, and then the fourth time alright, and that's it's pretty easy. It's just, you know, takes a lot of practice. Okay, so I'm going to show you that right now. And here's how it goes. You're going to start the riff like this. Palm mute the 2nd fret on the 6th string, 3, 4, 4th string the 5th string. So it starts exactly the same way. And then once you get to 5, 4, that's where the riff changes. The next note you hit after you do the 5, 4 on the 5th string, you're going to do the open 6th string, and you're going to do the open 6th string to the 2nd fret palm muted, 3, 2 on the 5th string, open notes, and then you're going to hit the palm muted 3rd fret on the 6th string. So it's going to go. Okay, that's what I've shown you so far. Now, after you hit that palm muted 3rd fret on the 6th string, you're going to do 2, 1 with your pointer finger, you know, and then you're going to go 2, 1 on the 5th string. Okay. So it's going to be 2, 1, palm mute the 2nd fret on the 6th string. Okay. And after you hit that palm muted 2nd fret on the 6th string, you're going to do open 1, then the power chord twice on the 2nd fret. So, and that's on the 6th string. So it's going to look like this. Oh. Okay, that last one again. Oops, the last one again. All right, that's it. It's kind of an epic song, but it isn't too difficult, and it's a lot of fun to play. So, good luck.